Thank you for purchasing the 4POS 80mm thermal receipt printer with auto cutter. Let us go through the contents of the box. Your 24-volt power supply and power cable, your serial cable, your USB printer cable, your user manual and return policy, the 4POS DVD. This is a fully functioning demo DVD of the 4POS software suite and all the printer drivers. You are welcome to try out the software and purchase a license later. Your 80mm thermal receipt paper and your 80mm thermal receipt printer with auto cutter. Let us connect your printer. Connect the 24-volt power supply and power cable. Turn your printer around. Connect the 24-volt power supply to the port on the far right. The port to the left is an RJ11 port, should you wish to connect to a cash drawer to your printer. The next port is an RJ45, should you wish to connect this printer to a network. Next port is a serial printer port. Connect the square part of your USB printer cable to the port on the far left. Now let us insert your thermal printer paper. Turn the printer around and open the lid by pushing down on the lever on the left of the unit. Insert your 80mm thermal receipt printer paper as shown. Close the lid softly. Let us print a self-test page. Press and hold the feed button while turning on the printer and holding it for 2 seconds and release. The printer will now print a self-test page. Your printer is now ready for setup onto your PC or laptop. Insert the 4POS DVD into your DVD-ROM. Once the autoplay menu pops up, double-click on Open Folders to view files. On the CD-ROM drive, you will notice that there is a folder called Drivers and Utils. Double-click on that and look for the CD 80mm printed drivers. Double-click on that. Click on the XP printed driver setup version 7.01. Wait for the installation to start. It will say welcome to the XP printed drivers setup wizard. Click on next. Accept the agreement. Click on next, next, next and install. Click on finish. The remark says C means item with cutter. We do have an 80mm printer with auto cutter, so that is the one that we will be installing. Now, operating system has already been selected as being Windows 7, and we are now ready to click install. At this point in time, before you configure your printer, ensure that your power supply has been connected to the mains, the printer has been turned on, and that your USB cable has been plugged into your PC or your laptop. Click on the Yes button to proceed. We do not want our printer to be installed on LTP1. Scroll down for USB 001 virtual printer port. Click on Apply. You'll notice XP Anti-C has been selected. Click on the General tab and click on Print Test Page. You'll notice it says a test page has been sent to the printer and your printer has now been set up in Windows. We would now like to install the printer in the 4POS domain. So close all windows Double click on the 4-pass point of sale icon. Enter your password and click enter. In the point of sale screen, press Ctrl C to open the printer configuration page. Option number 3, pause receipt printer parameters. Printer name, select your XP-80C that we've just installed and ensure that there is a tick next to the print graphics. This will align the printing on your receipt. Click on exit and your XP printer is now been installed. Exit your application. If you're using the 4-pass touch, double click on your 4-pass touch icon, enter your password, click enter, select your sales channel, click on the options menu. Once you've selected the options menu, press Ctrl C. You'll notice the same printer configuration page appear. Option number 3, you'll notice that the printer that we've previously installed on the scan side selected 80C. If your printer is not appearing there, click on the arrow on the side. Always ensure that print graphics is on and click exit and exit application. Your printer has now been set up.